I've played a lot of games from Insomniac. Ratchet & Clank happens to be one of my favorite game series of all times, but I must say, this is one of the best games they've ever made. In this video, I'll be giving you my not-so-professional review of Marvel's Spider-Man. As a disclaimer, this video may contain spoilers for suits and contains footage from gameplay already revealed at E3 but does show late-game footage. The movement system is perfect, it's very easy to navigate the city and is extremely satisfying. The combat is fun and easy to learn, and with it being an Insomniac Game Studios game, there are plenty of gadgets to keep the fighting interesting. Speaking of gadgets, they're your best friend in combat. I didn't realize it at first, but as the game progressed, I found it much easier to clear enemies with the help of gadgets, so as a tip, don't forget they're there. There are 27 different suits to choose from, each looking more unique from the last. With most suits, they'll come with suit powers, which vary from each suit you unlock. From being able to regen your focus meter at a faster rate to summoning blue unstable waves of ethereal energy, this game has a lot of powers to aid you in combat. Not only do you have suit powers, there are also suit mods, which you can choose up to 3 to use at all times. These are more of a passive ability. There's also a skill tree that, as you level up, gives you more options to defeat enemies in combat as well as just traversing the city. Speaking of the city, the dynamic crime system keeps the game playable even after you've beaten it. There are a lot of things to do in the city, whether it's gathering collectibles, completing enemy strongholds, doing challenges, or just taking pictures. The game will have you doing things constantly, and constantly in a good fun way, not constantly in a Preston Garvey sort of way.
I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out what they need.
But enough of all that, let's talk about the story. Now, I'll do my best to avoid spoilers. The story revolves around the balance between Spider-Man and his more humanly self, Peter Parker. Throughout, you'll be playing the roles of both Spidey and Pete as you fight crime and deal with your relationship with MJ. But that's not the only person you get to play as. You're also able to assume the role as MJ and Miles Morales during some missions. The game takes place a few years after Spider-Man first becomes a hero, with the world already familiar on who he is. The game also does a great job with pacing. It doesn't just throw all of the baddies at you at once. They show up over time as the game progresses, which I think is nice. Now, without revealing too much, I must say the ending was truly spectacular. It had its wow, this is freaking epic moments, as well as its wow, I think I might cry moments. And as with anything Marvel related, there were after credits, a few to be exact, leading me to believe that there may be another game, maybe a Marvel's Spider-Man 2, or that they're gonna fit all the epic stuff they revealed at the end of the game into the following DLCs releasing over the next 3 months. Either way, we're just gonna have to wait and see, but for now, as it currently is, this game is a masterpiece in my eyes. Personally, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But hey, like I said, that's my not-so-professional review on Marvel's Spider-Man. You did an outstanding job, Insomniac. And if you stuck around for this long, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.